Hey guys, this is Jimmy from Primer Does Best, and let's get in this 1978 Chevy C10 truck that goes by the name of Billy James. It's been, I guess I better check my glue traps, because it's been a while. We good. It's been a while since I've started this truck, and my wife and I have been really busy with just everyday life, and my mother-in-law, who had a massive stroke, and we're kind of doing things for her. So anyway, let's see how quick this starts. It's a 78 C10 truck with a 350 400 turbo. I'm going to give it a couple of pumps. That starter sounds good, doesn't it? Almost. The reason I said the starter sounds good is because my friend GM1038 on YouTube, you need to subscribe to his channel. GM1038. His name is Brian. He put a 4.3 starter on this 350, and man, it just whizzes the motor. It sounds good. It's not slow, and it does a good job. But the reason I was starting this, it's getting kind of late in the day to be doing anything. Like I said, my wife and I stay pretty busy lately, and don't want to bore you with details, and it's really just part of life. But I got that piece. Well, I'll show you here in just a minute. Instead of me explaining, it'd be a picture or me showing you. It says 1,000 words, doesn't it? I'm going to back this thing up. It's been maybe 2 weeks. Well, getting close to 2 weeks since I've started this truck. Boy, I'm really liking this truck. Brian done a great job tuning the carburetor, putting the starter on and lowering it just a wee bit more. I'll show you here in just a minute. I just want to make sure I don't hit my, ooh, that's close, isn't it? Hit my door. This is a funny garage. It looks easy, but it's kind of a funny garage to pull into, because this truck has front bumper guards, and if I don't pull it in kind of straight, the doors on the garage don't want to shut that good. So it's a long drawn out story, and I know y'all don't care, but I'm just telling you why I'm having to pull up and go backwards and all this other stuff. So we'll check it out here in just a minute. I want to make sure I don't hit anything. I've got my 1984 C10 truck that I just got a few minutes ago from GM1038. I'll let this run for just a minute, and then I'll show you what I'm talking about. Man, this motor's just as quiet. I really like this motor. It's been a freshened up 350. I know it doesn't look like it, but it is freshened up. This truck's come a long way. It was going for scrap, and I bought it from the guy that had it on a trailer, and he was taking it for junk. Had a title to it, so I bought it. And it's took 8 trucks to do this one. So I always put those little rocks in here just so my hood won't latch. It's easier for me to disconnect the battery. But this is the piece I'm talking about. If you are new to the channel, oh, there's my glue traps too. I need to put them in. Let me do this real quick, guys, because the wind's kind of blowing, and I don't want them to blow away. And I have a tendency to forget things. I'm awful bad about it. There was a yellow jacket in here, so I think he's gone. I left the window down. Hopefully he's gone. We'll find out if you hear somebody scream. It's me. Yellow jackets hurt. They just keep on stinging. They're not much fun. at all. Here's the piece I'm talking about for Billy James here. I'm going to let it run. I hope you can hear me. This piece is going to come from here. I bought this from Dave's Truck Parts. Dave's Truck Parts. I'm going to get my friend Tim Dixon. Tim Dixon at Gas X Chop Shop. He does my metal work for me, amongst other things. And I'm going to get him to cut this piece out. Replace this piece here that's kind of rusted out. This bed is off of another truck. Like I said, it took 8 trucks to do this one, so this bed's off of another truck that was wrecked. And then there won't be no rust in this truck, believe it or not. Round headlight trucks are a little bit prone more to rusting than square headlight trucks. It's still cold, guys. But anyway, I'm going to get Tim to cut this piece out. Be sure to check him out, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. Tim Dixon. He's on Facebook. Just type in Gas X Chop Shop. Axe is spelled A-X-E. A-X-E. Gas X Chop Shop. 10 Mile, Tennessee. And my friend GM1038 on YouTube. Just subscribe to him. Tell them both that you heard about him from Primer That's Best. That's me. My name's Jimmy. If Tim fixes that, that should be all of the rust that this truck has. Tim fixed cab corners, and I think he put a rocker in. But like I said, it took 8 trucks to get it to this point. So the fenders, the hood, obviously, and the rest of it's good. But anyway, let me show you. I'm almost embarrassed to mention this, okay? I'm almost embarrassed to mention this. I don't know if I should. I will. I'm honest. I'm honest. I'll tell you stuff. See this hood? I love this hood. My wife, when we first washed it, the truck, my wife said, "What does this look like?" My longtime subscribers have heard this before, but if you are new to the channel, what's this look like? Looks like my wife said it looks like a jellyfish. And you see this smile, the 2 eyes and stuff. Somebody mentioned, one of my subscribers said it looks like the Grinch, and it does. And this has not been done. I mean, this is just the way the hood is. See, you can see it was blued. I mean, it's just weird that it come up like that. And I just can't paint this hood white. Now, I rattle canned the whole truck again, and I'm not done with it yet. It's just, like I said, we have things going on in our lives, and I just get to play with it little bit as I can. Anyway, okay, I'll show you. See this hood? Let's walk back to the... Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'll go this way. There's some children playing. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I set stuff down, and then I can't remember where I set it. I walk by stuff every day of my life, and I can't tell you. But my wife, she has fun with me. She'll say, Jimmy, what's hanging on the wall behind you? I don't have a clue. I don't look at the walls. I don't look at pictures. I look where my feet's going, or if I'm going after a drink of water or a glass of milk or a bowl of cereal. Case in point. It's a little bit windy today, guys. Please forgive me. Look at this hood. If you've been one of my longtime subscribers, look how long I've had this hood. And I forgot I even had it. I mean, I walked by it. I've drove trucks in here. And still, I mean, I just never paid no attention. And here's another Scion door that's the same color as our car that I have. But I hadn't been back here in this garage in a long time. It's been a long time since I've been back here. Since probably maybe 2 months or so. And I told my wife, I said, I'm gonna park the '84 Chevy truck, left turn Bill back here in a little while. And I said, I'm gonna open up the garage and see if there's what's living in here. Because I mean, it's getting fall of the year. We had a real cold night last night, and you know, snakes, mice, whatever is looking for a place to den up for the winter. I don't think they're going to find too much to eat in here, but still, be warmer in here than it is out there. But look at this hood. I mean, I told my wife, I said, would you believe I had a hood the whole time? I had a hood the whole time and didn't know it. So, I mean, it's a pretty straight hood. It's got a little bit of a bow right there, just a little. Might even be knocked out. I don't see any bows here. So, my wife said that the hood on Billy James, the truck you just seen if you're new to the channel, the white one, she said that's too cool a hood to paint white. She said, why don't you put this hood on? I'm looking at it as we speak, and there's a couple of dents here, which does not bother me. I'm into patina style, shop truck, farm truck, just found in the woods dead, just whatever. That's what I'm into. I'm not into perfection trucks or cars. I'm into patina style is what I call it, but you know, whatever. Barn find, ditch found, whatever. I bought a truck, a 57 GMC that was being fixing to be pushed off into a ditch to fill up the ditch. So I mean, that's the kind of stuff I'm into. So and if you've watched my channel for a long time, which I have a lot of videos, you'll see some of the some of the junk that I have bought and made look decent again with the help of my friends. So got a tailgate too. And yeah, anyway, I might put this hood. Billy James is a 78. And this hood would work, because I'll show you the hood. Anyway, I just want to show you that hood. Like I said, guys, I know y'all think I'm kidding, but I'm not. I'm very absent-minded. And the older I get, I'm 66. I'll be 67 soon. And I find myself getting worse and worse. And I'm kind of reminding myself of my dad a whole bunch. So hopefully I'm not losing it totally, completely just yet, but we'll see. Anyway, there's that hood. Let's walk to the front. Now, that's not a 79 hood. It's I don't know what year it is, but it should work on here. So maybe sometime, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I might save this hood for another truck, because that's what I kind of do. I kind of play with them for a little while, and then a lot of times they go to new homes. But see, this is what I was talking about. It doesn't have this right here, which designates 79. This truck, as long as I've had it, you know, it had a wide hood on it from a junkyard truck that my friend Kip was driving at his junkyard, K&K Salvage in Madisonville, Tennessee. He showed me the hood off of his junkyard truck. It was white, but man, it was bowed. But I was glad to get it because, I mean, this truck, when I got it, didn't have a motor transmission or nothing. And, I mean, it was clapped out junk. And I bought the hood from him and was tickled to death. I mean, I hugged his neck just for the hood. And every part I bought for this truck, except for this hood that you're seeing right now, every part I bought for this truck was white. And I just thought that's a blessing from God, isn't it? But I mean, I've rattle canned the truck white, but I mean, it doesn't matter if it's a different color or not. Like that green hood, I might put it on here, and sometime in the future. I'm not in no hurry, but I just thought I'd show you that. And I hate to confess to stuff like that, but you know, I've told Brian, you know, his YouTube channel name's GM1038. I've told him a bunch that, you know, that I can't remember nothing anymore. I've always been slow. But yeah, I'm really happy about how the truck's turned out. This bed from the wreck truck, donated the motor. And the insides, all the insides were blue, born blue, but I've got this red in it now because the insides were completely junk, trashed, you know, whatever, and wouldn't no saving it. I mean, it's just completely shot. Like I said, the truck was going to the junkyard. And anyway, so my point is, I might slip this hood on, or what do you, I guess I'm asking for your opinion. If you had this truck, if you had this truck, I know some of y'all's probably saying, I wouldn't. Let me shut this hood. Good thing about patina trucks, isn't it? If you had this truck, would you put the green hood on it and paint it white, or would you keep this hood on it? To me, I don't know why, but I love this hood on this truck. But my wife is Mrs. PIB. That stands for Primatus Best. My wife, Mrs. PIB, she's all pretty much gun-ho to put the green hood on and me paint it white. So I don't know if I'll get to it this year. It's like I said, it's already fall of the year, and my days like this, that's so beautiful and just now getting comfortable. It's probably 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It'll be dark in another couple hours, and if not before. And you know, it'd be easier to rattle can paint it, I guess, while it's off the truck. But I'm not in no big hurry. But I mean, that hood looks pretty good on there, doesn't it? I mean, or do you think it's like two socks? One's black and one's green. One's white, one's green. I'm just into this kind of stuff. Y'all might agree with me, or you might not. I don't know. I'm just asking for your constructive criticism or comments, whatever, you know. I like experimenting. I've done a lot of experiments on this truck. I mean, they're all just fun for me to play with. None of my stuff's going to Barrett Jackson or Mecum auctions or going to any prestigious shows. They're just glad to be alive, both of them. So y'all let me know what you think. I know this video's pretty long, I guess, by now, and I apologize, but you know, my wife and I, Mrs. PIB, with the help of my friends, we're kind of into resurrecting the dead. I guess that's the best way to describe our YouTube channel, resurrecting the dead. So this one was going to junk, and this one I'm sure would have been parted out too. Left Turn Bill. That's the name of this truck, Left Turn Bill. Give me your thoughts, and I gotta put some stuff up, and I've been out here putting this stuff here up, the pedals and stuff that came out of this truck. I got a better set of pedals from a junk truck, and I put all this stuff on just so your foot wouldn't slip off. So I've got this all tied together. I'm gonna put my steering box and all the pedals up in case I run across another C10 truck that might need something. I've got it. I've noticed being a parts holder for C10s is probably a pretty good idea, just because it's kind of hard to come by, and seems like square bodies and stuff are more and more popular. So even though we don't go to cruise-ins or car shows or nothing, we just have fun here at home. But anyway, you're watching Primer at his best. I get long-winded, I apologize. You're watching Primer at his best on YouTube. If you'd like and subscribe, I sure would appreciate it. Honestly, I would. And also, I'm on Facebook, Primer at his best, and Instagram, Primer at his best. Got a second YouTube channel called Man on a Budget. And I'm on Instagram, Man on a Budget 1. But I've got new trim for this truck that my friend Brian is going to, I'm hoping sometime whenever he has a free moment, you know, free hour or two. I don't know how, I've never had put this trim on before. But I'd be willing to go over and help him line it up and make sure it's kind of straight, and put the new trim on. I think he's going to adjust the doors and the fenders a little bit better than what they are now, because all this stuff, the fenders, the doors, are all off of different trucks. A long bed truck. I got, let's see, well anyway, I'm making the video long on, and I apologize. All these parts that you see are off different trucks, just to make this one truck back to life again. And Billy James is a real person too. So this truck, like GM1038 on YouTube said, if you watch his videos, he's got a video on this one, and he said this truck has more stories than most other vehicles combined. I mean, this truck has been through the ringer just to get it to this. And I know y'all's laughing, but you know, I just like resurrecting the dead, I guess. But anyway, let me know what you think about the hood, and if you like this or the green hood better. Like I said, I don't know when I'll be able to get to it anytime soon, but it's just food for thought, something I can think about, and hopefully you will too. I try to include y'all in on my decisions. Ultimately, I'm the person in charge of the decisions, of course, but I do appreciate your input and honesty and constructive comments. I don't need negative comments. I got enough going on without all that. So hopefully you'll enjoy the video and give me your thoughts. I thank you for watching. You are watching Primer at his best. The Lord is good. The Lord is great. Absolutely, positively wonderful. He's letting me breathe, letting you breathe. He knows every hair on our head, and he's keeping us safe. Please pray for others. It's so important that you do that. And pray for our return of Jesus Christ, our Savior, who died for our sins and washed us clean. I am anxious for that day. Hope that you are too. God bless each and every one of y'all. I'll catch y'all in the next one. I'll see y'all later.